hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and plan on having a safe and fun New Year's. I thought I'd come to you guys today with my 2012 favorites of beauty products, makeup, hair, skincare, and a couple mentions. So let's get started with a couple of things that I bought more towards the end of the year, but I've been using every day since I bought them. But a couple old faves that continue to be my faves is the Origins Never a Dull Moment. As you can see, I'm down to my last little bit and Make a Difference. Modern Friction scrub for my face. The best combination of cleanser and scrub that I've used for years, and I will continue to like it. A newer favorite this year, that's a newer skincare purchase that I got from the Body Shop. It's called Vitamin C Daily Moisturizer SPF 30. And I really wanted to invest in a good moisturizer with SPF because I live in Phoenix and it is always sunny here, and I've been experiencing a lot of dark spots. So I've been doing a lot of serums that correct uneven skin tone. So I got a good sunscreen moisturizer. As far as hair products, I've really been enjoying a lot of the different organics lines. As you can see, of serums and frizz anti-frizz. I straighten my hair and blow dry it, so I try to use products that are nourishing. So one of my recent favorites is the Hydrating Macadamia Oil. It's a dry styling oil. You can put this on wet or dry hair. Been loving these products. So pretty much any products like that. My favorite fragrance of the year is the Ralph Lauren Polo No. 2. He came out with this in the summer, and it is the best scent. It's like a light scent. Smells fruity, fresh. It's not too sweet, but yeah, it's really good. So those are some of my actual makeup products. Now moving to face products. My favorite foundation this year, guys, has been the Revlon Color Stay Whipped, and I am in the color 340 Caramel, and as you guys can see, I am down to nothing. So we'll be repurchasing this one. Favorite liquid foundation. My favorite non-liquid foundation has always been the Bare Minerals matte, and I use it with this Kabuki brush here. So this is my favorite. When I just want to have a quick, easy foundation day, I always grab for these two. And I am tan in 30 in this one. Now my favorite eye concealer that I've reached for all this year is the Age Rewind by Maybelline, and I am in the color medium, and I use this for underneath my eye area. Very hydrating, it doesn't crease, just perfect. Have loved this. Okay, now this is something that I discovered towards the end of the year. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Concealer. This stuff works really well. I have always wanted to try it, and I finally got this, and even though I didn't use it all year, I have been using this every day since I've gotten it. It works really well on my dark spots, very creamy, it's not too heavy, it goes well with or without liquid foundation, so this is a really good concealer. And I don't know what color I am. This is what I've been using. My favorite eyeshadow palettes that I've discovered this year are the Too Faced palettes. I have found that their eyeshadow quality is really good. The color combinations are great, and there's a lot of great combinations you can do. I'll show you the Natural at Night palette. These are such pretty neutral colors. My favorite colors out of this palette have been this one, which is Nightcap, and then Cocoa Bear. These are really pretty, great blending color for the crease, and this is a great dark brown that's matte. That's great to darken your looks. And then all the other colors are really pretty, but these two, I have to say, I used the most the whole year. Very pretty. And then out of the Naked Eye from Too Faced, I use this palette a lot. I use a lot of different combination colors. One of my favorite colors is the Like a Virgin, and also Unmentionable. These are really great, and this also has a great matte black. That's why I was drawn to it. Very pretty and pigmented, and then just a lot of great. Another one that's my favorite is called Birthday Suit. I think, yep, that's it, Birthday Suit. It's just a very natural color that you can use all over your lid, and it's a great base color. So I've been loving that. My other favorite palettes that I just discovered this year are the Wet n Wild palettes, and I have to say these two are probably the most picked out of the Wet n Wilds that I own. So I showed this one. This one's Walking on Eggshells. This is a great go-to look if I didn't know what to do every day. Very rich and creamy colors, very pigmented, and these are like only $2.99 I think. But very pretty colors. And then the other one was the Comfort Zone. Open this one. This one is really pretty too. I use a lot of these colors here. I mean, these are pretty too. I love this. Is like a really pretty taupe color here that I reached for a lot. Very pretty. Very high sheen. I don't know if it's metallic. You could label it that, but very pretty. And then the other favorite was this brown color in here. Just gorgeous, like a bronzy color. So I really love this palette here. A couple other eyeshadows that I reached for a lot this year were the L'Oreal Infallible ones. I have a couple of other ones, but this one here is called Smoldering Plum. I use this as an eyeliner. Very pretty, very rich and pigmented. And then another one that I used a lot for highlight in my corner was the Iced Latte color. Very, very pretty color, and it's just great all over your lid, highlight color, brow bone. But yeah, I really enjoyed these. These are such a neat texture because they almost seem like they're creamy, but they're not. They actually are a powder that's really, really finely pressed, and you have to keep the lids in them, I've noticed, to make sure they stay pressed down. But these are really good. There's also dupes, or I shouldn't say dupes. The same company that produces these also makes the Giorgio Armani eyeshadows that are just like this. So they actually own the same company, and I discovered that this year when I was researching, you know, where these come from, what they're made of, and stuff like that. So just thought I'd tell you, same product, but a lot cheaper. All right, another eyeshadow favorite this year has been the Maybelline Color Tattoos. I know these have been all the rage all year, but because they live up to their hype. These are really good. I have almost all the colors. One that I really enjoyed was the Only Gold for You, or no, Bold Gold, I'm sorry. This is a really pretty gold color. As you can see, I used it a lot. And then the other one that I have on today as my base is the Too Cool. And it's a really pretty white color that you can use as a base or an inner color. But the thing that I loved about these is that you don't have to use an eye primer because these are crease resistant, and you can use them as a base and put them over other colors or wear them by themselves. So I think Maybelline did a great job coming out with these. I like these just as much as I like my MAC paint pots because the MAC paint pots actually crease. You have to wear a primer with them, but they're still good too. But these are great because there's a lot of different colors too that are all the time. A couple of other makeup products to mention are blush products. And my favorite all-time cream blush is the MAC. It's a Jove de Verve, and I think it's a limited edition one that I got a couple years back, but I've always used it. It is very pretty. It doesn't like get oily on my skin. It settles in nicely. It is almost like a pinky peach color that really blends in nicely on the skin. And as you can see, when it dries to almost like a satin finish, and it's not like oily and sticky. I don't like cream blushes that have that like oily feeling on your skin, but this one is always my go-to favorite. Another blush that I reached for a lot this year is my Tarte Amazonian Clay in Expose. And the reason why I like this color the best out of the whole line is because it goes with any eye color combination that you have on, and it just picks up the natural color of your skin, but like almost enhances it. So I'm gonna have to find a clean finger to swatch. But here's the Expose, if you guys can see that, and I'll swatch it. You can't really see it, but on my skin when I wear it, it really shows up nice. The other blush that I reached for a lot is actually a Wet n Wild. It's called Heather Silk. And this is such a highly pigmented blush that you have to be very careful. This is actually what I have on today. And again, very pigmented. It's almost like a rose color On camera, it's coming up pink, but it's more in the rose family than anything. So very pretty blush. Another cheek product that I've used a lot this year was Stila. It's the Sun Highlighter, and I have that on today too. It's the perfect shade for me because it's not too shimmery, but it's not too like matte either. And it's just the perfect glow on your skin. And I really like that because it really shows up nicely on my skin coloring. And it just gives like a nice little highlight, like what it's supposed to do. So that's that. Now, a couple of eyeliners that I've reached for all year have been these cream eyeliners. And the first one is the Bobbi Brown Black Ink. And this is a good black, okay? But I was trying to find a drugstore comparative that could match the pigmentation and the strength of this. And I found it because L'Oreal, they came out with their L'Oreal Infallible cream liners. And I can tell you guys, I love Bobbi Brown, but if you want to save money and get just as good of a product, the L'Oreal Infallible, they have really good products and they're really creamy, they're pigmented. This is the dark brown one, and I didn't want to get a black one because I still had the Bobbi Brown, but I'm going to get the black one when I run out of this one. And they also have, I think, blue, and they have like a gray. I think they have like a eggplant, but this is the best drugstore cream liner out there, guys, I have to say, from my experience. I think L'Oreal Hip had one. I thought those were good, but the Infallible ones beat those hands down. So those are some eyeliners. A couple of brushes I've been really using all year long has been these dual-ended brushes from Sigma that came in those kits, the Bear, the Flare, and the Dare. But I use these all the time because this is all I need to make a good eye look. So you've got a fluffy blending brush, a crease blending brush, you've got a great pencil, and then you've got a great flat brush. So these have been like my go-to brushes that I've used almost all the time. And then I love Sigma's Angle Top Kabuki brush. It's an F84. As you can tell, I use it today. This has been great for foundation. I have found that over all my foundation brushes, I really have enjoyed this because you can really get it in the crease, and it's a great buffing brush. A couple of mascara. I have really been enjoying L'Oreal's mascaras this year. I have gotten the Voluminous Carbon Black, I've got the Millions Lashes, and this is the last one that I've bought, and this one's the Voluminous Full Definition. And I tell you, the formula on here for me has been really good. The brush, if you guys can see that, it's really nice and it really gets in your lashes. And if you go up like this, it really covers all your lashes and it doesn't leave them clumpy. And I really like that. All the mascaras of L'Oreal that I have tried this year have been very rewarding because, again, L'Oreal also is owned by Lancome. So I think because Lancome is known for their mascaras, I'm glad that L'Oreal has a lot of the same formulas from my experience. So I find that when I buy these, I get just as good quality but for a cheaper price. So this is another eye product that I've used. Another product that I really enjoyed, but they don't make it anymore because they came out with a newer cream shadow stick, and it's the Revlon Color Stay. And this is the old packaging of their new double-ended cream shadow sticks. But to be honest, I have the newer one, and I love these better because look how creamy that is. I find that these are actually creamier, longer lasting, and you can roll up the whole stick. Whereas with the other ones on one side, you can't roll it up. So I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but their old ones are just as good, and I love these, but I don't think they make them anymore. You may can find them somewhere, but I haven't been able to. I did find another color in gray, but I was trying to go get another brown because brown is such a great, like, basic color to have that, anyway, I couldn't find it. So that's good. So moving on to my lip products, you guys already know what they are. It's the Revlon Lip Butters, and they're Just Bitten Kissable Lip Balms. And my favorite colors this year were the Creme Brulee and Cupcake. These are such pretty colors that I can sometimes wear them together. Creme Brulee is a great nude color, and you could wear it by itself. You could put a gloss over it, and very pigmented. And then I also love the cupcake color. Let's find another easy place to swatch this. So see how shiny that is right there? Loved it. And then I also have, this one's another nude color that I really enjoyed. The lip balm. I don't know if you can't really show it up, but it's really great nude on the lips. So that's it for makeup. Moving on to other non-makeup items has got to be some jewelry combinations. And these are been my favorite jewelry combinations that I've been wearing all year. And these are rose gold. I've really been into rose gold this year. These are also some earrings that are kind of rose gold that I've worn all year long. And these are bracelets that I got these ones from Target, you know, on their jewelry counter. And then I got these actually from this website called Shop NBC, and they're very pretty. They're rose gold, like I guess dented metal bracelets. Very nice. And then the other two pieces that are rose gold that I've been enjoying all year is my Lisa Thomas 5-foot chain necklace that's in rose gold. And I usually wear this with everything except for today because I have on this embellishment. I didn't want to distract from that. And the last piece is my Michael Kors rose gold watch. I got this, I believe, last year for my birthday, and I have to say this is one of my favorite watches that I have. And yeah, it's really nice. It goes with everything. So that is it for my favorites, I think. Yep, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys